In a recent conversation with a client, I had an exchange that was a bit of a game changer for us. I knew he was working with several different people to help him grow or improve various aspects of his business. I asked him this question: how are you keeping track of all these different initiatives and projects? How do you keep it all straight? Well, the look on his face told me everything I needed to know. He admitted that he did not have a way of prioritizing and tracking. I then gave him this piece of advice that I'll share with you. Don't let a circus of priorities make a monkey out of you. Whether you're running a business or a department, it's not uncommon for people to lose clarity in the middle of everything that's happening. You're wearing multiple hats and juggling several projects. It's kind of like a three-ring circus. Lots of stuff is happening all over the place, and you're not sure how to pay attention to all the different projects and problems that are screaming for your attention. And, unfortunately, most of us are kind of crummy at playing the ringmaster. Well, I'd like to offer these thoughts as part of the solution. It's about having a dashboard that helps you get to where you want to go. I'm reminded of a Yogi Berra quote. He said, "If you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else." A dashboard is a simple approach that helps you kill your chaos, work from a position of clarity, and get better results. You use it to keep the most important stuff in front of you and say no to the next new shiny object that might just be a distraction. The dashboard is an uncluttered place to document and review the few most important things you're working on. I found that it helps to limit the number to about 3. If you have too many projects that are active at any one time, you're probably creating chaos and becoming less effective. The tool you use as a dashboard really isn't very important. It could be a simple Word document, an application like Evernote, or an online project management tool like Basecamp. What is important is what's on your dashboard and what's not on your dashboard, and when to remove things from your dashboard. Well, how do you know what belongs on your dashboard? Choosing which projects to prioritize can be done by asking simple questions like this. Is this a high, medium, or low impact item, and what is the expected outcome? It will help you to document your expectations about the outcome. I recommend giving priority to the things that you expect to have the highest impact on your organization. You can make an exception for lower impact projects that offer a quick win and boosted morale for your team. Another question to ask is this: what are we going to measure, or how will we know when we've been successful? Document the answer to that as well. It will also help you to have a clear answer to this question: who will be responsible for what? Well, that being the case, the dashboard helps you clarify roles and hold people accountable. Now, when new problems and possibilities present themselves, it's tempting to say, well, yes, let's get started on that right away. Reviewing the dashboard will help you assess whether this new thing truly outweighs the other things you've already decided are critical for your success. That takes us to the idea bin. And you know that new ideas and problems will present themselves. So what do you do with them? Well, they get placed in the idea bin. It's simply a holding place to help you remember the things that you want to pay attention to in the future. Well, it's one thing to have a dashboard, but using it is something else. You need to review your dashboard with some regularity. You probably want to use it in your agenda when meeting with key staff members. Here's a final point I want to mention. I said earlier that the tool you use isn't really very important. What is important, though, is access. You and your key people need to have easy access to your dashboard. In my next video, I'll talk more about when to remove an item from your dashboard. It involves a principle of implementation I call the steady state. You know, with a few simple tools and a little bit of discipline, you can prevent a circus of priorities from making a monkey out of you. Well, I'm Steve Smart, and I hope that helps you.